Okay, I believe I am live now. Okay,
Oh, wait, you're live now, huh?
now. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm live.
Oh, wait, you're live now. As in, right now?
As in right now.
Let's see how it is. Great, we're doing this right now?
We're doing this right now.
Oh, I got all distracted. I was looking at my work. You know, we can't all be playing games, Nevitt. Some of us have to work.
Well, you and I are playing a game right now.
What kind of game?
For our own selves.
What are we playing?
We're playing The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap.
Huh, I see. How is about that link? I want the link.
I sent you the link in Discord.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Now, I don't think anyone's going to watch this, but that's fine by me.
I told you, I'm going to send it to my fiance.
Okay.
What, you got a problem, my fiance?
No, you know I love your fiance.
Whoa. Well, introduce yourself.
Well, I am Nevin1212. And you are?
I am Geno.
And we are playing Minish Cap for some reason. Well, I know why, because it's on the Switch.
I don't know.
I've named my character 2-0, which is...
2-0?
I know, it's not Link. It's 2-0. Don't ask me why.
Didn't you once say, if you don't name your character Link, you are a loser?
No. And didn't you once say, if you name your character Link, you're a sheep?
I don't know nothing about that, Never. All I know is... Well, continue.
Alright, well, let's start the game.
If you must.
A long time ago, I can still remember. Have you ever played this game, Luke?
Luke?
Geno.
That's my Christian name. Yeah, I played it. I played it back in 2004. I want to tell you all something. I have to reveal a deep, dark secret. When this game was coming out, I initially wasn't automatically going to get it. I was in heavy conflict between getting this and Call of Duty 2. I know.
Goodness gracious,
I know.
How dare you.
I know. But, obviously, I made the correct decision, and, you know, it was totally cool, and I played it, and eventually, once I got the advanced Game Boy for the GameCube, I was able to see it on the big screen TV, and then I was able to beat the final boss.
Well,
and that's all I want to say about that. What about you, Nevin? Have you ever played this game before?
I have played it once or twice. It's been quite a while since I've played it. But, you know, I used to play it all the time. Well, not all the time. But I have a confession to make, too.
Oh, what's that?
While I was playing this game for the first time, I got to a point very early in the game, in the swamp region, where I got stuck.
Oh my goodness.
And I had no idea what I was doing. I had put the game down, picked it back up, and then all of a sudden I was like, I don't know what to do. And wouldn't you know it, I forgot how to fuse kinstones.
Whoa. Okay, what? Dude. I don't understand how you can forget to do that.
I forgot. I don't know. I was like playing on autopilot, and then all of a sudden you are asked to fuse kinstones, and I was like, I forgot that was a thing.
Well, I'm sure of all the complex button combinations in this game, it must have been difficult to figure out how to fuse kinstones.
I forgot it was L.
Well, you can't all remember L. This is riveting commentary right here. This is riveting.
I wanted to play the game more than anything else. You know, this is just for fun.
When's the last time you played Minish Cap?
The last time I played Minish Cap was probably when I was recording footage for the Abridged series.
Those at home, what is an Abridged series?
An Abridged series is a series where you take media property, usually anime, sometimes video games like I did, and you try to condense it and make it comedic.
Comedic, huh?
Yeah, you try to make it comedic. I was never very good at that.
Is this a popular thing to do on YouTube now, or is it some boomer shit?
I think it would be considered some boomer shit.
Well, I understand. I myself did what they call unabridged series.
What?
You did first. No, I think you started in 2007, and I started in 2009 after asking you approximately a billion questions about how to do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was it 2007? Or was it 2008? Oh.
I know you did Wind Waker in 2008. Man, I ain't up here like, being no Mike Matei or nothing, but I think it was 2007, you know.
Well, I did Twilight Princess during the summer, and then I continued doing Wind Waker like a month after I finished Twilight Princess.
Big man.
And I made like 25 episodes in the course of like 35 days or something like that. Something crazy. Of course, you can see what kind of quality it is when you're making videos like that. Not very great.
Of course. You know, no, I don't mean to brag or nothing, but
Where did
I
Zelda go?
think,
Oh, there she is.
I think when you made your first episode of Minish Cap, the same day, or maybe like a week later, I uploaded my first episode of Link's Awakening Abridged. So, you know.
Well, I believe I was in that series
there.
also.
God. Oh, goodness. It's so weird doing this on Twitch, because it feels like the people who might be watching have no idea who we are. It's like a whole new frontier. Because it's like, if this was YouTube, we'd be up here just, hot it's like a whole new frontier. Because it's like, if this was YouTube, we'd be up, know us, Well, we're just a couple of, beast men up here, They don't know us. I feel so exposed and new and vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like a kitten. Like a newly born kitten. Is that how you feel, Nevitt?
Uh-oh, there's an echo. I think that was... Sorry, I'm looking at the chat now. DJ Crimson Sunburn is here.
Ooh, someone finally came into the chat. Now what does this DJ fella say?
Well, he's from my Discord server, so... He's saying the voice, it should be louder, at least one of them. Is it my voice, or is it Geno's voice that should be louder?
It might be my voice. I don't think my mic is very good.
No, probably mine. I've had to fiddle with the, yeah, it's mine. I'll try to get... Let me, try to edit that real quick.
I want to see if I can look at the chat. That way you can be playing, and I can be looking at the chat. We'll be tag teaming it. Let's see here. I think I just click on the link here. Let's see. Click on the link.
How's that? Any better?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on.
Oh, you're hearing yourself, aren't you?
I fixed it. I fixed it. I'm cool. I'm hard.
I got it. I don't want to
I'm
go...
loud. Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
Well, you're louder than me. That's not your fault.
Oh, I thought you meant like I'm loud in general.
Well... Okay.
I just don't want to be too loud. I don't be one of them fellas up here bogarting,
No, I understand. Any better now?
Hello, hello, hello.
So hard to try to do this. I'm not, obviously this is my first time.
I think maybe I'm too loud.
Well, I can lower you. Don't you worry about anything.
No, ask him if I'm too loud. DJ, am I too loud?
He says
Am
that's
I
a
a big
bit
shouting
better,
man? A bit better, okay. All right.
but I'll lower you down too. Just
Oh,
'cause.
lower me?
Yes, I'll lower you.
Swear to God.
Only a couple decibels.
A couple decibels, huh? All right.
He says he thinks you're fine, so...
Okay, cool.
I'll pop myself up a little higher.
Leave my audio alone. I'm hard.
Leave your audio alone. Okay.
Don't mess with my audio, man. My audio is genuine.
Well, if anyone wants to, you know, just mute the audio, they can, or they can just not watch it, as I'm sure most people are feeling like doing.
Why are you being all cynical, Nevitt?
That's
You
who I
gotta be
am.
Strong.
That's what I am.
You gotta be proud of yourself. You're doing a live stream. You're like all those young bucks out there doing
I'm a
live streams.
streamin'.
Next, try to make one of them TikTok videos.
Oh gosh, no, I'm not. Never doing a TikTok video.
You say never, never.
Well, I don't want to do a TikTok video. How about that?
I have no desire to make one myself.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured you wouldn't blame me.
So what's new, Geno? You doing anything fun? Do anything fun over the weekend?
Over the weekend, huh?
Well,
Let's see. My fiance went downtown and looked at a bunch of shops. And then,
Women
I
be
bought a new
shopping.
phone. Oh, shut your mouth. You're sexist. You're a devil, you cad. Let's see, and I bought a new phone. Should come in next week. I'm all excited about that. And, then I went to my parents' house and I hung out. Oh god, this is so boring. Ugh, so boring.
I mean, is it any boring than me who just went to work?
I was working today. Working from home.
Well, I worked at home too.
Let's see, then next Tuesday I gotta go to the ear doctor. Oh god, I feel like an old man. Go!
The whole 3 people who are watching, and I think one of them's me, one of them's you, and one of them's DJ.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure why he's here in the game. Oh. You shouldn't hear the game twice.
And you got here fast. I wasn't even paying attention. I hear the game twice. Oh shit. Hold up. Nah.
No.
I totally muted mine.
It's gotta be me.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, because I'm on the stream, but I'm muting the audio.
It's all this.
Good old GJ keeping us on the straight and narrow. All right, Nevitt. I want to ask you something, man to man. All
What's
right?
that?
Brother to brother, tough to tough. You know that fucking song? Boom, 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 boom. I shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom.
No.
You know something about that?
I have no.
Shut up. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
If you hear it, you know what I'm talking about. Boom, 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 boom. Shoot.
Maybe.
Anywho, it's by this guy, John Lee Hooker. A beast of it. Blues man in the 50s.
Is he a
So
strong
I got one of his
man?
albums. Dude, he's so strong. So I got one of his albums. And by albums, I mean albums, you know? And I was, like, struck by the intensity of his tasty licks. So I'm on YouTube, trying to learn some of his tasty licks. And every time I fucking type in, all they have is like that fucking, boom, 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 boom song. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you want to look up like some songs by Led Zeppelin, but they only have fucking Stairway to Heaven. You know?
Well,
Does that explain a bit more what I'm trying to say, Nevitt?
yes, of course. I mean, have you ever heard of the 5-man electric band?
What's that?
Have you heard the
You mean,
song
ELO?
Signs?
I've heard of Signs.
Yeah, well, it's not ELO. ELO had many hits, but 5-man electric band was a one-hit wonder. They had the song Signs. They made other music, but almost you can't find any other information other than Signs.
John Lee Hooker ain't no one-hit wonder. It's just like that's just the fucking song they play on the fucking movies.
Okay, well,
Like Goodfellas and others.
it's going to be that way then. It's going to have, all of the,
Imagine if you walked up to someone and said, I like the Beatles. He's like, I like the Beatles too. Oh? Yeah, I love Yellow Submarine. Oh, what else? I don't know. Like their only big song? Won't you just be enraged and want to like just throw people into ongoing traffic?
well, I mean, the Beatles and who you're talking about are two very different things.
I guess. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say. I just want you to understand what I'm trying to say as well.
Yeah, I understand.
Good. Good. That's good. Motherfucker, you know the song I'm talking about. I'm just not doing it correctly.
I'm sure if you sent me the song and I listened to it, I would be like, oh, yeah, that song. I've heard of it before.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've heard it before, probably. You say it's been in movies. It's like, ba-doom, doom, doom, doom. It sounds familiar now that, you've been...
Have you seen Skyfall?
I've seen Skyfall.
You know the scene in Skyfall when fucking James Bond is at his fucking Bruce Wayne manor, and the fucking helicopter comes in like they're shooting the place up, and the boom, boom, boom. It's like that fucking song, you know?
Okay. That doesn't help.
Oh, okay. Explain what's happening so far in the game.
Alright, well...
If you wish.
Zelda got turned to stone. Link has to go find the Pickery because he's a kid and only kids can see them.
Mm-hmm.
The king is fat. I can't hear the game audio anymore because I had to mute it. Otherwise it'll leak through the stream. Because I still, I don't know how OBS works. That's what I'm using to stream.
Well, let me ask you something. Later on in this game, you see a ghost of one of the kings. Is that ghost the king in Wind Waker?
It shouldn't be, considering this game takes place way before Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing,
Well,
I was thinking, the Pickery sword, when it's in the chest, looks a lot like the Master Sword. And it can't be the Master Sword because, according to the timeline, this game takes place before Ocarina of Time. And the Master Sword was made in Skyward Sword, which is before this game. So the Pickery sword must be another sword entirely.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. But, in my headcanon, it's the Master Sword. They just call it some dumbass name in this game, In my headcanon, it's what it is.
It's a different sword. It becomes the Four Sword.
Uh-oh. We have DJ. He's up here talking about... Nah, I wasn't hearing it twice. It's that the audio is delayed. Oh, the audio is delayed, Nevitt.
Yeah, well, that might be down to a few different things. Maybe it's my setup, maybe it's my internet, maybe it's what I'm using to stream. I turned off the sound, but I guess I could turn it back on if I wanted to.
Do what you gotta do, son. Oh, now he says...
I can see it. I'm reading the chat too.
You're using an Elgato. Devitt, you're using an Elgato?
I think that's Elgato, but no.
Excuse me.
I'm
Elgato.
using OBS.
No, I think he means to capture your footage.
I'm using OBS to capture my footage with a with a cheap 4K Ultra HD HDMI capture card.
Well, yeah, he's asking if the capture card is an Elgato.
Oh, then no, it's not. It's some kind of cheap shit.
Dazzle?
No, it's like I said. It's just a cheap thing you get off of Amazon that hooks up into the HDMI.
I would love if Dazzler came out with like an HDMI model.
I'm sure there is one, but that was just the old school. What we used when we were bridging.
Yeah, us old bucks. Dude said Dazzle. Yeah. Hopper's capture card was... Yeah, right on, man. Old school. Yeah, that's what we all used. Back in the day. Yeah, capture that footage. I think it was a beast to hook up, though. It wasn't, like, complicated, but it was like, you know, AVI cable was going this way, then AVI cable was going that way, and...
Yeah.
Is that right, Neville?
That's right. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to do new things. Have fun.
This ain't no New Year's resolution, is it?
Well, it would be a little late for that. Yeah, you see, it was because I'm replaying it.
Oh.
It's not the, there. Turning it off again. See?
Fucking up, Neville.
DJ's doing a great service for me. I'm sure
Yeah.
I guess he has nothing better to do. I appreciate it.
Well, I don't think it's so New Year's resolutions.
No, it's not. I just wanted to do something to have fun.
Oh, no. I mean, like, in general. Oh, he's about to cook. You're preventing him from cooking.
Well, I don't think we're preventing him. I'm sure he'll leave when he's good and ready to cook. Cooking that rock.
I just feel like the best way to make sure you don't do something is to make it a New Year's resolution. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Maybe I'm just being too cynical.
New Year's resolutions they're not a great way to do things.
Like if I say, I want to start doing this next year, shut the fuck up. Just do it now. I don't want to wait. You know what I'm saying, David?
I know.
Well, let me tell you something. I love the fucking light effects when you go into the forest. That's pretty cool for a Game Boy Advance game.
Oh,
what do we
yeah.
have here? If you want, I could help you with... Ooh, he's offering some help with OBS, Neville.
Well, I might have to take you up on that after I turn this stream off. I'm probably only going to stream for another half hour to 40 minutes. Not a very long stream.
I used OBS, but I didn't use it with other people. It was just me fucking around playing chess.
Well,
I've been using it since
2018.
Damn. That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore.
So you'll make the do you want to make this like an ongoing thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or like what, like just Minish Cap, or you want to like do other stuff? Or are you like making a transition from YouTube to Twitch? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, considering I haven't been on YouTube since this time last year, and it was only for like 1 or 2 videos, it's not much of a transition.
We ought to make a video telling people that you're transitioning.
Well, you know, DJ, I could play Zelda 2. I do like that game.
When you get hurt.
I will not get hurt. I've played and beaten that game many a time.
Yeah, after getting hurt.
I don't consider looking at a map cheating in that game either.
Oh, dude, I cheat all the time in that game, all those save states.
Well,
I'd get my ass beat if I didn't use save states.
I don't like save states, and I don't like the rewind feature, especially on NES games. Because I feel like it takes all the difficulty out of it.
I suppose. No, you're right.
So
but
I
at the
just
same
got
time, I just want
Eslo.
to play it.
Oh, Eslo, come on. You gotta hop faster, Eslo.
I like Eslo. He's cool.
Yep, that was one of those things that I wish there was a good hat. Well, how do you play
I don't have
Zelda
that
2
this.
then, DJ? Because you don't have access to rewinds or save states. Are you playing it on the NES? Oh, this is great. Asking a question, someone who's watching and waiting for him to reply, like 5 seconds later.
That's what streamers do, bro. They interact with their chat. You were doing the correct thing.
Sure.
I'm speaking truth.
I know, but
See, now, if I did a live stream, I wouldn't be able to see my chat on account I'm like all legally blind and shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd be
Oh.
twice as hard.
Personal information. No, I'm kidding.
I ain't scared. You scared?
I'm not
Shut your
scared.
mouth.
I'm not scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing.
And see, that's why I'm always setting games to like easy mode and shit. Cause like to me, easy mode is like normal mode for all you like sighted bucks. You know what I'm saying?
I love Link when he's really tiny, because he's just like a 2 by or a 3 by 4 sprite. Oh, retro.
I was
art.
playing on oh nice retro art.
Oh. Does hardcore mode do anything else for the difficulty, or is it just like playing it on the original system? Because if I'm wondering if
I tried
like,
using
takes
retro
away
art. It was
anything
too
else.
complicated. Excuse me. I don't mean to be interrupting, Nevin.
Oh no, I'm just asking him a question. I'm doing what you told me to, interacting with the chat.
Shut your mouth.
Oh well.
I never could get retro art to work all that well. I'm sure it's really cool, but I like to just get my emulators individually. But let me read it. You do your job, let me do my job, Buck.
Okay, go ahead, read. He just sent another message.
To fast forward, but the game is intact otherwise. Ooh.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool.
my first real experience with Zelda 2 was when I had the collector's edition collection of games on the GameCube that had Zelda, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, and I played that game probably more than most other GameCube games at the time. Oh, he's gonna
my
flex on
Zelda
me.
2 achievements. Yeah, he's flexing.
He's flexing. That's fine. That's fine.
That's the first time I played Zelda and Zelda 2 as well. Now
I had Zelda on the NES.
Excuse me.
I had Zelda on the NES, but I did not have it. I did not have Zelda 2 on the NES. I didn't have that until many years later.
Now I did buy an NES about 10 years ago, and Zelda, and I beat Zelda. I'll cheat, so I felt like a big man doing that. Ooh, I got the collector's edition for Majora's Mask. It wasn't on VC at the time.
Yeah. The only problem with Majora's Mask is that it has audio issues on the collector's edition, and also it's prone to certain glitches that are not present in other versions of the game.
Yeah, the audio would clip a couple of times.
Yeah, I got I guess it's considered soft lock while playing it, trying to do a 3-day run, and I got when you're attacking the gecko guy, well, the frog mini boss in the Great Bay Temple, he lifted me up to the ceiling and I stayed there. I couldn't die, couldn't do anything, and it just messed me up.
Dude, that boss is cool. I love the sound effect when he like freezes the slime or whatever, and it smashes down. It's like a big old chandelier crashing. It's so dope.
Yeah, it's got some really. That game's really good. It's got plenty of
Tasty licks.
tasty licks.
Yeah, tasty licks. Oh, that guy that you were talking to, didn't I voice him in one of your episodes? Pretty sure I did. Don't deny it.
You voiced a Minish, yeah.
Recently my voice was diminished.
I had to diminish it. You're so loud.
Oh, you beast! You're just too sensitive.
Yeah, that's what I am. Very sensitive.
Beast. Just a silly
So
beast.
he is giving me he just sent in my Discord server all of the Zelda 2 mastered achievements. Very nice.
Very lovely. I want to ask you something, Nevin. I want to ask you something right now.
What's that?
Have you seen Sherlock?
I have seen at least the first 2 seasons of Sherlock. I don't know is there a third or what. I haven't seen every single thing, I don't think.
So is it true that it's like Benedict Cumberbatch and the guy who plays Bilbo, like Sherlock and Watson? So
Yes.
it's pretty much like just Smaug the Dragon and Bilbo like teaming up and solving mysteries. Is that pretty much what the show is?
Yes, in so many words, it is Bilbo.
'Cause that sounds fucking awesome.
Well, you know, Sherlock was around way before The Hobbit was made. So The Hobbit is more like Watson going to attack Sherlock Holmes in his keep.
In his dragon form.
Yeah.
Is this streaming somewhere?
It's what's streaming somewhere.
Oh my god, Sherlock!
Oh, well, I'm sure it is.
I know I could just easily look it up right down on my phone, but it's just more old school to ask someone.
I mean, Sherlock is a BBC show, I think. Or at least it aired on the BBC.
Oh, I see.
I want to say it was available on Netflix.
Nice.
I think that's how I watched it. Now, I said it was available. It might not be available there anymore. So
I'll find it. Don't even worry about it.
Tell you more.
Oh my god. Do you remember that fucking YouTube video way back in the day with the Kool-Aid guy? It was like the Kool-Aid killer. And it's like, hey man, can I ask you a question?
No. I think that was a video I missed. But
Have you all played Ship of... What's it? What's it?
Harkinian?
Harkinian.
Harkonine?
I have not.
I can't even read it right, so no.
You devil.
Yeah,
Sounds cool.
it does sound pretty cool. I mean, if it's about a ship.
Ships are cool, man. Come sail away with me.
This game
I
had
like
a
this
lot
dungeon.
of cool mechanics.
Yeah, those mushrooms are fucking cool, man.
Yeah, the mushrooms. I mean, the whole big and small thing are great.
What do we have here?
Oh, it's a source port of Ocarina of
Source port.
Time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Port.
Yeah, I actually don't play a lot of games. I don't play a lot of emulated games. Or, well,
I've seen some really cool ones.
I say that as I'm playing an emulated game on the Switch. But, no, I don't normally play, games on the PC.
I saw a mod or whatever, like this project where someone was trying to make Ocarina of Time like in top-down 2D Zelda.
Well, there was that whole thing that apparently the, oh, that's right. I can't move it yet. Duh.
Oh, you gotta burn the fucking branches.
I just thought I couldn't pass through this area first, but
Isn't emulated. It's really cool, to be honest. Hear that, Nibbit? It's not emulated.
well, it's not emulated, but okay. Maybe I'll check it out if I ever get the chance. But I've always
Burn those.
got something else I want to do.
You ain't doing nothing.
No, not really.
I showed my fiancée Minish Cap, and she likes Eslo the hat. She went, "Aww." I'm like, "Yeah, aw, indeed."
Yeah, he's like a burrowing Snagret from Pikmin.
I don't know what the hell that means, but I know what a Pikmin is.
Well, he's it's an enemy from Pikmin that has a long neck and a bird's mouth. So, and it looks just like Eslo.
They're the three-headed monster, man. Oh, tell DJ that fucking joke. I don't want to be having no fucking inside jokes here. We gotta make these inside jokes outside jokes.
So,
Come on, tell the joke.
so the three-headed monster joke is basically I was talking to another friend, and we were talking about Godzilla, which I am very fond of. And Godzilla...
When I was in middle school, there was a hat day, and I brought my Eslo cap, and this girl in my class really, ooh, hey, right on, DJ. It's pretty dope. Whatever it takes.
But anyway, the three-headed monster is a reference to King Ghidorah, who is a monster in Godzilla. And I said, oh, you know, King Ghidorah. And Brandon was like, who the hell is that? And I'm like, you know, it's the three-headed monster. And he's like, why didn't you just say the three-headed monster then? You know, I purchased an Eslo hat for Jory, who voiced Eslo in my Minish Cap Abridged series. And I remember I went to a convention, and it was expensive because, you know, everything's expensive at a convention. And, you know, I sent it over to him, and he was like, oh, you know, I talked to my mom, and she said, you know, it's not really worth what you paid for it, so I'm not going to pay for it. Because I wasn't buying it as a gift. He was like, oh.
Wait. Jory's mom told Jory, tell you not to buy it?
No. It was a whole thing where it's like I was going to suggest he, you know, I'll pick it up for him. He can pay me back. I didn't have, like, money to buy gifts for anyone at the time.
Oh, I understand.
Okay, 1 second.
Auto mod.
I'll allow that.
King Ghidorah would skull fuck Godzilla. Damn!
King Ghidorah. Skull fuck Godzilla to death.
Skull fuck. Oh yeah, beat Godzilla to death. Oh, Nevin, can I be the mod? You're over here like fucking playing some dumbass game. Give me something to do.
I mean, I don't want to set it up right now. Maybe we can talk about
Well,
that
I mean,
later.
not right now. I just mean like, if we get like more than like 5 people in, because I feel like if it's like under 5 people, I don't give a fuck. But if it's like a big hookah-dooka, then maybe
Well,
you know.
I don't think it'll ever be that, but we'll see. Of course, if that ever becomes the case, where we need more than just, you know, you and me. And, you know, yeah, that was about the time I got it, too.
That's a great deal.
The hat was about $20, but the, I think the hat was like $25 at the convention I went to.
Oh.
It might have been back in 2010, and of course, you know, I probably got taken for a ride. He saw, oh, this guy doesn't know anything. How much is this? Oh, it's $25. I probably could have been like, oh, will you take 20? But I've never been the kind of person to haggle.
Haggle.
You know, I go to antique stores a lot, and I always like to look at things and buy things if I can. And one thing that's always at the antique stores is like, it has a price on the price tag, obviously. And sometimes it'll say
haggle in
China. But in, well, I will say I did haggle when I went to Brazil. But it was kind of on accident. But let me just finish the story with the antique stores. Sometimes you'll have the price and it'll say firm, which means they won't accept any offers. Does that mean every other price is negotiable?
Prices non-negotiable. Damn!
But I was at this little stall in a touristy trap kind of place. For these different things.
You don't even know what we're talking about anymore, do you know?
No, but anyway, there was a snake, like a wooden snake, that was for sale, and they were like, "Oh, it's, you know, 20 rails, which is the currency," and I was like, "Oh, no thanks." It's like 15, and I'm like, "Oh," like, okay, I'll take it for less.
Ooh. Big man.
Yeah, so I haggled by just waiting for them to lower the price.
You used to have this wooden snake.
I do.
Mini boss.
Doodly, 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 doodly. I don't even remember what this music for the mini boss is.
I think you got it. No, that's the mini boss for Link's Awakening.
That's like the mini boss for almost like all Zelda games. You know, it'll be really cool when they put Oracle of Ages and Seasons on the Game Boy.
You think they do that connecting thingy where you put in the passcode and get them all connected?
Well, the connection thing is just a password, so, you know, it doesn't actually require anything special, you know. So all you have...
Is the passcode, like, randomized, or is it like a fixed passcode?
The password's not random, and I believe it's dependent on what you have achieved in the game. So it's like, if you haven't gotten all of the trade quest items and you put a passcode in, I don't think it works. But I might be wrong. Because no matter when you start the game, there are different... What's the word? There are different... You always start the game with 4 hearts and I think an upgraded sword? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played that game too.
No, you gotta put in, I think, Zelda as the passcode when you play a new game, and it gives you 4 hearts. And I think an upgraded sword. That's what I did.
Well, when you put in your, you know, the game code that you get, you know, from playing the game, it is... You know, it does give you that upgrade also. I'm sure it does. Almost sure.
I've never completed both games. I finished Ages, and I got to, I think, the last dungeon in Seasons, but it was too hard. I couldn't beat it. Just tripped at the finish line. Couldn't do it.
Well, the last regular dungeon.
With a fire and ice sword and shield. I don't know, the big
right.
one.
Not the dungeon that is like...
Not the Onyx dungeon, the dungeon before the Onyx dungeon.
Okay, because I was wondering if you meant like, oh, it's, you know, I had trouble with Ganondorf or whatever. Or not Ganondorf,
ain't got no dungeon.
Ganon. Well, exactly. That's why I was confused.
So when you beat Onyx in Varin, so what? Is it like a new dungeon, or does Ganon show up and be like, "What's up, fool?"
I believe there's...
I finished level 7 in Ages.
I believe the transport is... Or, it like, there's a transport thing with the Maku tree. Or Maku tree.
Yeah.
And it takes you to, like...
Maku tree, maybe?
I don't remember how it's pronounced. It's M-A-K-U.
Maku!
Maku or Maku, because it's a Maku shark.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so the Maku gives you a teleportation device, and then you go fight Ganon?
I believe so. Like I said, it's been too long. I used to be all up on all the Zelda shit, but not anymore.
You used to have on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I used to have it. Blah blah blah.
Encyclopedia knowledge.
Yeah, I said a lot of stupid things when I was younger.
Sheep. Look out for the sheep. You have your fucking dust jar yet?
Yes,
oh, I see it. You're dusted.
Yes, I have the dust jar. I'm, going through the level.
Gotta stick that spider web.
I'm getting it. I'm sucking it up.
Good.
I'm trying.
Oh,
there it is.
Gotta put some distance. You can't just. Okay, there you go.
Don't tell me how to play the game.
Hush. No, you know what's stupid about this that I noticed when I was playing it a few days ago or whatever? That fucking lily pad has to be right up against wherever you are. If it's like just a fucking atom separating you and the water, you fall in the water.
Well, I mean, there is a bit of a, I don't think it's anything like game breaking. It's not.
No,
it's not like you have to be pixel perfect.
Kinda. Well, I don't know. No, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Hear me talking?
it's not that bad.
You gotta suck them up, then you gotta fight them.
Oh no, it's too far away. Good thing I have a gust jar. I can suck it next to me.
See? Look what I said. Look at that. Yeah, you just don't want to admit when I'm right.
Well, I'll say one thing. At least when you fall off the edge, you don't, go back to the last place or to the, where you entered.
All right, hold up. Now, I don't mean to be no old timer or, it's not some old grandpa, but you remember back in the day, Water Temple, Ocarina of Time, that one room with like the fucking whoop-woos, or however I mispronounce it, and you constantly have to go to the pause menu, unpause, like frame perfect with those iron boots to not get sucked down. Remember that shit?
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I've recently...
For me, it was that bad.
Okay. But I've recently gone, and played through the game again. And, well, I wasn't playing. My nephew was playing it. I was helping him out. But he was having trouble with the water temple. And I was like, where do I go? And I was like, oh, did you get this key? underneath the center column? And he's like, no.
It's the hardest. There's so many like little things that you just have to know, like because you could get so far, and then there's a locked door, and like, where do I go now? Because it's so convoluted. I played through Ocarina of Time Age last year. Ocarina of Time. Oh, I'm sorry. Again last year. Yeah. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows. Through SOH, which lets you put iron boots on. Oh, SOH. What's SOH, Nevin?
Ship of Harkonine. Talking about before.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 64, you had to like go to the pause menu and equip it like in the equipment menu, like your swords and shields and whatever.
Well, in the 3DS version, they turned it to an item that's
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that made it much easier. Oh yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. But
well,
to me, it's like
there's a lot of those things that I feel like when they made the game initially, they didn't think of that, or it didn't need to be done that way.
Well, it's like when I'm getting sucked down, it's like I would roll halfway and then quickly pause, and then unequip, then pause, and then equip again, and hope that I land outside. It's like just roll, unpause, pause. You know what I'm saying, man? Maybe I'm just doing like the fool way. You can also put tunics button too. Oh, that's cool.
And I've got 69 rupees. Nice.
Nice. I always had my ocarina on the left C button. I don't know why. Like, even when I was like a kid, like first time I played it, I don't know. I feel like the ocarina is like just so important, even though like you barely use it, like in dungeons. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just whatever,
I believe we're the same way. It's either I had it on the left or I had it on the right. Hookshot would always be on the top or the bottom C button.
Good boss.
And then the arrows would be on the right C or the left. I can't remember.
I love these bosses. They're just like regular enemies, but since you're so small, they're more threatening.
Yeah, this is like the same reason why I really like the huge tiny world in Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, DJ always have it on the left C.
Right on, me too. Yeah. I like this DJ fella. He's cool. Unlike you, nigga.
Yeah, I'm a dork.
You said it, not me. It'd be cool, like, in Huge Tiny World, if you fight one of the Koopa kids, that he's, like, all giant. Like, when you go to the airship, like, you're all small.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
excuse
would've
me,
been pretty-
Koopalings. Yeah,
I thought they were Koopa kids.
they are. They are. There will always be Koopa kids. I don't give a fuck. I'm set in my ways.
Do you think the Koopalings will be in the new Mario movie?
Koopa kids.
So did you hear that the at the Universal Studios Hollywood, they have the new attraction, which is the Super Nintendo World
In the U.S. or in Japan?
in the U.S. Hollywood.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
That's good. I didn't know. I know it was in Japan. I didn't know it was.
yeah. They've been doing this. They've been building it for over a year now, and they have a ride which is like a Mario Kart ride. It's like the Mario Kart experience in a ride form. Unfortunately, the seats are, the maximum waist of a rider has to be 40 inches. A 40-inch waist. And the average waist for a American is 40.5 inches. So the average American cannot ride on this ride.
Ooh, I'm 35. I'll be alright.
I'd be alright too. But my buddy from work, he's got a 42 inch.
Great on, let's see. I have it on somewhere on D-pad. Right? Well, that'll make no sense to me. I mean, are they using the Japanese measurements, or are they just assuming? Because I don't know. What if a big old Bowser or Donkey Kong fella wants to ride?
Then
you know what
he
I'm saying?
can't ride the ride. He's too big.
That's stupid.
Well,
Like that Family Guy episode, Peter was too heavy on the ride, so he just sucked in everything.
yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a requirement, or a suggestion, because I'm sure there's gonna be oh well, we gotta let these fatties ride.
I gotta be so mean, David.
Because I'm one of the fatties.
I played Dark Souls Remastered. Man, I feel like it's a game that I'd really dig on, because it has all the stuff that I'm into. But I don't know, for me, it was just too hard. And I also don't like the idea that if you die, you lose all your experience. I know you can get it back, but I don't know. But if it weren't for those two things, I feel like I would really dig on it, because I love the setting and the environment and everything. But, that's just me. What about you, Nevin?
I never dipped my toes in the Dark Souls pool.
I hear it's like Zelda, but for grown-ups. Ooh, what?
Well, I'm happy playing Zelda for kids right now.
I understand. I understand it.
I don't know why I put a bomb over there.
I really wanted to play it. Wanted to get into it. I don't know.
Well,
It's too hard.
it is a hard I hear it's a hard game, and I see people
I think
playing it
losing
and
your
doing
XP
doing the roll.
When you die is fine, since it's easy to pick them back up. Yeah, I'm sure it is. That reminds me of Diablo. When you die in Diablo, I think you lose some of your stuff and you can pick it back up. I don't know.
That's pretty standard for a lot of games.
Yeah,
You die.
I think I'm just so.
Your character has a corpse. Yeah. Zelda 2, though, you lose your experience. You lose your experience every time you save and turn off the game. Which isn't bad during the first few, levels you're going through, because you don't gain that much experience, but as soon as you get into level 10, or is 10, I don't know, after reaching 10 levels it becomes a problem.
I'll tell you right now, I dug the hell out of that new God of War Ragnarok. That game was dope as fuck.
Is that on the PS5 only?
It's PS5 and I think PS4.
I don't think so. Do you have a
I
PS5?
think no, it's your PS4 as well. I
Okay.
think. like 90% sure.
Obviously, I don't know. I don't play video games. Okay, Ragnarok's
See?
on PS4.
Yes, one.
See,
Dude, it's so good. I was able to beat that one.
Finally, I got the Kinstone bags.
Good. I like that in Ghost of Tsushima. That game is fucking cool, man. Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, I've heard.
I'll beat that one as well, Nevin.
Big man, big man.
Big man. I haven't played good. Oh, it's so good. You know what I fucking
Were you
love?
complaining that that game had a lot of clouds, or was that a different game?
I think I was talking about Breath of the Wild, Nevin.
No, I thought that game. I thought Ghost of
Devil.
was. I thought it was Misty or something. Like I'm probably
Maybe like I was playing like the old, PS4, but once you upgrade and get a fancy OLED TV, and those clouds just fade away. Maybe it was my fucked up cornea that day. I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe.
Either or. But no, dude, I fucking love how a lot of games nowadays where it's like, if you don't know where to go, you press a button and like a little arrow or whatever like will tell you where the fuck to go. Like in Ghost of Tsushima, if you like swipe up on the fucking touchpad, whatever, like a gust of wind will like blow in the direction. And if you play like Hogwarts Legacy, if you press like up or whatever, like a magic blowy Kamehameha wave will shoot out and tell you where to go.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You don't even have a spin attack when you first start this game.
Still have another Shinobi to beat. Oh, Sekiro! I heard Sekiro is cool. Yeah, Nevin, got on that fucking spin attack. Gotta get that tiger scroll.
Spin attack doesn't exist yet. But
I like how the guard makes you show him the spin attack, as if he thinks you're lying. Oh yeah, show me.
I don't believe you can swing a sword around. Well, I think this is about as good a place as any to stop streaming. Thank you, Geno, for participating in the stream. Thank you, DJ, for watching the stream. And we'll have to do this again another time.
Yeah. Where can DJ find you?
DJ knows where I am.
That was a subtle ray of you supposed to ask me, where can DJ find you, Geno? You devil.
Well, where can DJ find you, Geno?
You can find me at blind_zebra. I do a lot of music reviews, and I'm attempting to maybe do guitar lessons or whatever. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Okay, awesome. And my YouTube channel is Nev1212. But that's all for today. Thank you very much. Oops. Thank you very much. And have a good one.
Bye.